And it looks like we are on air. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Whew. We have a lot of super exciting, awesome stuff to share with you guys today. And I have another little teaser as well. We'll talk about that later. What I am going to do is we're going to talk about some things in a little bit of order here. The first thing, just in case you guys are tuning in or if you're watching this video, first thing we're going to talk about is the unique advertising for sure. I'm going to do a little bit of a back office, show you guys a little bit of some actions that are going on there. And then I am going to tell you about it's a new application from an existing company that is going to be, I consider it to be very comparable to the U apps, the passive earning applications. I'll tell you guys about that afterwards. And then we will kind of open it up for Donald wants to also do another presentation. I'm just letting you guys know the general order of things so that in case you're watching the replay and you're not interested in one aspect, then you can fast forward or whatever and go to another one. Donald, I do hear a little bit of sound in your little background sound. Perfect. Whatever you just did, that went away.
It went away?
Oh, it might be, there's a little feedback coming from your mic.
Okay.
I think. That's fine. If you want to, what we can just do is just have you muted. You can mute yourself until you're talking, if you want to just do it that way.
We can do that.
Yeah, just mute yourself. We don't want to hear you anyway. I'm just kidding, guys. Of course, we want to hear him. So what I'm going to do?
I'm going to try now.
Yeah, I heard it. I hurt his feelings. I'm so sorry. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little screen share here with you guys, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna log in first because that's helpful to do, and I'm gonna show you guys unique advertising for sure, and I'm gonna show you guys something that is really, I think is pretty cool because it illustrates. I'm gonna show you in action what happens when you follow the team strategy. So let's get to it. Can you see that, Donald? Oh, he's muted. I'm assuming he can see it. If you can't see it, just come back on. And
I see it. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So for those of you that have seen the other videos or you've seen the team strategy, I'm going to show you exactly what happens to people when they follow the team strategy. And I'm going to do that by showing you who is in my level 2, which means they are also in level 2. And spoiler alert, those that are following the team strategy are all in this level. Now, however, I'm going to show you a couple of little exceptions here, which is super cool. Obviously, Donald followed the team strategy. We have Anna and Cindy who also followed the team strategy with a little bit of assistance. We have 2 other users that are following the strategy, and these 2 people are my sub accounts that I have not done any recruiting for. So these are all people that have, they're people, essentially they're positions that have cycled through spillover. I have not done any promoting on any of my 3 alternate accounts because I wanted to show you guys exactly how spillover works and what happens when that process, becomes activated. So these 2 positions, these 2 have not followed the team strategy yet because I'm waiting for, for that process to complete. Basically, I'm waiting for a little bit more spillover. And that's happening from spillover just from my primary account because these accounts, they count just like regular referrals. Even though they are accounts that I own and they are my sub accounts, it works just like any other regular referral. So I can tell you that spillover does work, and I can also tell you that spill under works because my friend here, Donald, has also been recruiting. And when we first signed up, I signed up my sub accounts at the same time he was. So basically what happened is we switched a little bit. One of my accounts went under him, and one of his went directly under me. That doesn't really matter in the long scheme of things, but since Donald has also been promoting, then I received some spillover from that, and it caused my sub account to cycle a little bit faster from Donald's recruiting efforts. So I just wanted to show you guys in real time what this looks like when people are following the team strategy. You know, we've really only been heavily promoting this for about a week or so because we were waiting for all the changes to be implemented and all that fun stuff. So this is already working. This is working exactly as it is supposed to. And I'm going to just say this again. Please do not purchase additional positions under your primary account. If you want other positions, create another account underneath yourself, because it makes it a little bit more complicated in terms of you moving forward. Now, if you do it, it's not a big deal. It's not really going to hurt anything in the long term, but you're going to have to do a little bit more extra effort. I just did it to show you guys what happens, because I wanted to see in real time, realistically, what happens when that, because some people will do that, but I really highly do not recommend that you do that yourself unless you're somebody that's going to be recruiting, I would say, at least 15 paid members every single week. If you're in that category, then you might want to consider, purchasing another position. But if you're not in that category, then I do not recommend that you do that, because it can slow things down as you progress. But it can also benefit you as well if you are one of those people that is actively promoting and you are getting people in every day, a couple of paid people in every day, then that might be something that will benefit you in the long run. But just in general, it's not recommended. I just did it for illustrative purposes, so I can show you guys exactly what happens when that happens. I'm going to stop screen sharing right now. Okay, there we go. Donald, do you have anything that you want to say about this before we move on? Or if anybody has any questions, I'll look in the room, see if anybody, no questions. Okay, Donald, if you want to.
Okay, I'm back, and no, I think you pretty much covered what we wanted to cover. Spillover works, spill under works. We've tested it by accident, more or less, but yep, it's working. Everything's fine over there at Unique Advertising for sure. Matter of fact, I missed the hangout. After this hangout with you, I'm gonna go back and listen to their hangout.
Yeah, they do a presentation call every Monday night. And you can watch the replay on the website as well, where you'll hear directly from the owner herself to give updates about different things that are going on. They will be implementing the ability to purchase into other positions sometime soon. Within the next couple of weeks is what they project, but that's a good way to keep you guys informed. They also have a Facebook group and other ways to keep in touch. And the customer service, they are really great. I have talked to them, but please keep in mind that they have their business hours, which are posted on the website, are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. That's New York time for anybody that is not familiar as to what that is. So please keep in mind that they do keep business hours. So you're probably not going to hear back from them any time outside of those hours, or at least don't expect to. So please give them, they are real people that are replying to you. So just give them, the respect of their business hours. Other than that, I think, what do you think, Donald? Should we talk about the phone farming stuff? Of course, Donald's still muted.
Of course. Yeah, go ahead. Start with the new app. I know you're all excited to share it, so go for it.
I am. There's a couple of things about this particular company that I'm super excited about. Now, this is a teaser. One of these things I can't tell you guys about yet because it's something that's still being implemented. However, I will read a statement from the owner. I've been talking to the owner of this, and the company is called Mingle Cash. They've gone through a lot of changes lately. And basically what they've done is they've developed a passive earning application that you can use on your phone. I believe they are also testing it for iOS, but it is functional on Android. And they will be releasing this new application they're hoping for about 2 to 3 days. Now I'm actually beta testing it right now. So I'm giving the owner pretty much real-time feedback to see how it functions. It functions really well. What they're basically going for is something like the U-Apps or the passive earning perk applications. And what I mean by that is that these applications they're passive. You log in, you click the play button, and it will auto play videos, and it will play advertisements And the advertisements is where you receive your income. That's where you get your money. However, they have taken it a step farther, and they have a 10-tier affiliate commissions. Like, that's just crazy. You earn from 10 levels deep. This is 100% free. So just imagine, for all you phone farmers out there, if you app paid you 10 levels deep, and that you use unlimited devices. Now, this is something that I suggest that you're going to want to sign up for right now. However, please keep in mind that, today is the 18th. So this application is not live for people right away, but you can sign up for your account right now and you can get started. Now I'm going to go over a little bit of the information about what happens when you sign into your account, because this can be a little bit strange. They do things differently. What happens is, after you sign up for your account, and they will be updating a video on this, which will inform the members of exactly what's going on, but they will ask you to link a WhatsApp account to their website. Now, if you don't already have a WhatsApp account, you can create one very simply for free. If you have one and you don't want to link that one for whatever reason, I think you can just create another one. Anyway, the whole reason for that, the creation of that WhatsApp account, is because once you do that, you will be assigned your own personal customer service representative. So somebody will be randomly assigned to you, and this person is here to help you. If you have questions, you can contact that person, through that app, and that's just the easiest way that they have right now of assigning that. So, it's a little bit, I'll be honest with you guys, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to set up at first. I was a little bit like, oh God, I have to set something else up. But once you do that, you're in and you're good, and you'll have that person, and that person will be your account representative that you can ask your questions to. So it's definitely worth it to do that. And I highly recommend that you guys sign up for this now, but please keep in mind that it's going to take a few days for the new app to be released. And if you have any questions, guess what? You can ask your customer service rep. There's also a group in WoW app. So if you guys are in WoW app and you're already my contact, I can add you to that group. If you're not in WoW app and you want to, I have linked below, my WoW app referral link. The WoW app is a great group where people, they share ideas about marketing, and they give company updates and things of that nature. That's optional. You don't have to do it. I'm just letting you know that it's another way to stay in contact, and it's another way to stay informed. But this, I think, this is going to be really, really big. Now, I'm not going to really start promoting it until that new application is live and available for everyone, because I don't want my advertisements to be confusing to people. But just keep in mind that they do have an application right now that does work. If you want to use it, you can, but they're going to be switching out in a couple of days. So my personal suggestion is to, just sign up and wait for that to happen. And if you guys are watching this video on a replay, it's very possible that, if you're 3 days beyond July 17th of 2018, that this is already live. So you don't have to worry about, the waiting or anything. And again, if you have any questions, if you're on WoW app and I'm on, I'll help you out, or you can talk to your personal customer service rep. I think that's great that they have that for people, because they have that extra layer of support, and they're really here to help you. And they're great. They give a lot of great information on how you can get referrals for free, and how you can start advertising and grow your team if that's something that you want to do. Or you could just join and run the application just on your own and just treat it like another phone farming app. You don't have to recruit. You're not required to recruit. It's just that you'll make extra money. If you do, you earn 5% on 10 levels. So just giving you a little bit more information on that. I don't know if Donald, if you want to chime in. And there's something else that's really cool that's happening with Mingle Cash, and there's like maybe 2 people that know what's happening. I can't get into those details right now because I don't want to cause any confusion, because this particular change has not been implemented, and I don't want people to join and then to ask, support all these questions like, why is this, when is this going to happen? So what I will do is I will wait until I get a date a final date as to when this particular thing is going to be implemented. And then of course, I'm going to tell you guys are going to love this, especially anybody that is involved in anything to do with iAffiliate marketing. And that is all I'm going to say on that. So just keep that in mind, that there's some other changes that are happening as well. And Donald, feel free to chime in if you want to. And then you can just go to your presentation on your leveraging if you want to.
All right. Well, I'm not going to add anything, so I don't want to accidentally spill any beans I'm not supposed to spill. But yeah, you pretty much covered that. Now, for my little presentation here, we always talk about leveraging your incomes, because you don't want to take all this money out of your pocket and lose that money because the company goes south or whatever. I am going to screen share something that I created. Helps if I hit the share button, and I am screen sharing, and let me get to this. All right, can everybody see from 0 BTC to lots of BTC for free?
Yes.
All right. It's real simple. I'm just going to skim over it. I'm not going to go into great detail, but you start off for free using the faucets. And everybody knows what faucets we use, the ones attached to CoinPot, plus the what was it, free Dogecoin, free Bitcoin, a few others. You start doing that. And once you get up to $5 in crypto in your CoinPot account, you start buying ad packs here at Scarlet Clicks. Make sure you surf your 4 ads a day, and that will earn you also a little bit of income. And then you continue to buy ad packs with your profits until you have 10 ad packs. Now, this isn't costing you any money at this point, because if you're using your free faucet money, and they have multiple levels in Scarlet Clicks, but I'm just keeping you at the free level. If you do it daily over the course of the 30 days, you've earned $7.50 a month. There's $7.50 more advertising for you. Plus, you're using your ad packs on Scarlet Clicks already to advertise. And when you start, go ahead and start advertising your faucets. Get some referrals there. Because me, I don't hardly click into the faucets, and I might scare some people here. But we go ahead and look at CoinPot real quick. You see all those digits sitting there, and I've been converting everything over to Litecoin, because I'm going to be using Litecoin here in a minute, and I'll show you why. All this has been referral commissions over the last 3 days. I think I emptied my CoinPot account out 3 days ago. All right, coming back to this. Next step, once you've earned $10, you start purchasing ad packs over here at Optimal Bucks. Now, Optimal Bucks and Scarlet Clicks, we believe is owned by the same people, and they operate pretty much the same. But the difference is with Optimal Bucks, you can buy more ad packs at the free level. Therefore, you could earn more money. And here at the free level, if you max out your 100 packs, you'll be earning $150 a month if you click every day. Like, make sure you click your 4 ads a day to keep earning your profits. Now, as with Scarlet Clicks and Optimal Bucks, you'll see why I'm converting everything to Litecoin, because at Scarlet Clicks and Optimal Bucks with Litecoin, the minimum funding deposit is $5, but you'll need $30 for Bitcoin. Me personally, I'd rather not wait till I get $30 in Bitcoin. I can just deposit $5 worth of Litecoin. And then you use that advertising to promote your Scarlet Clicks and your faucets. And that way you start getting referrals that way. Next step. There's a program out there called the D1 deal that allows you to create banners. It costs you $1 a month. And it's a cycler. And over time, that $1 will turn into and get your information there. As you can see, as you buy ad packs, you can promote your link for the team build link for Coinpressions and in Scarlet Clicks and in Optimal Bucks. And of course, you can always add the faucets. Next step. There's another website out there I don't think we've ever talked about called Spillover Matrix. Now, this one I'm kind of testing, but the owner seems to be legit. That's a one-time $20 purchase. Again, you got more advertising, so you can use that advertising to promote Scarlet Clicks, Optimal Bucks, faucets, your whatevers. And in conclusion, basically you'll have multiple incomes coming in. You'll have income from the faucets, you'll have income from Scarlet Clicks, you'll have income from Optimal Bucks, you'll have your cycling from the D1 deal, your money from Coinpressions, and your money from the spillover matrix, starting with no out-of-pocket expenses. That's how leveraging works, taking the small little bits of money and working it up the scale to the bigger bits of money. And now with the Mingle Cash app, I can probably put this in there somewhere. And this is by no means definitive. You can make your own little system. If you don't like spillover matrix, fine, don't use it. If you have another program out there you use for advertising, you can put that in your mix. As long as you have some form of advertising and some form of income generation, you should be fine. I do recommend you use something like Scarlet Clicks or Optimal Bucks, and there's a couple of other Rev shares that are still around. You can use those because that's perpetual traffic. You buy an ad pack, you get traffic. You click your ads, you buy more ad packs, you get more traffic. Sooner or later, you'll get to a point where you can withdraw that money and use that money to put into your Coinpression, just spill over, or wherever else you want to go. The phone farming. The reason why I haven't included the phone farming in here, everything on this page is all crypto related. Obviously, the phone farm, or at least the U Rewards, is not paying out in crypto. But I'm still using my U Rewards money to promote this system. Or I can sit there and say, you know what, today I won't promote the whole system. I want some more signups in my faucets. I will advertise my faucets. I got some faucet referrals in the last couple of days that all of a sudden my Dogecoin is going through the roof in comparison to what it was before. I hope that all makes a little bit of sense. I know I skimmed over it real quick, but I know we don't have a whole lot of time, but you can see the power of leveraging. And the reason why I emphasize the power of leveraging is, like I said, I follow some big gurus. I don't want to call them gurus because they don't follow the guru mentality, but people who make large incomes online, 6-digit figures. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're just doing it at the higher level. They're doing it where the ad packs are $50 and the programs are $70 a month. Most people can't afford that. We are starting with something that anybody can do. Free faucet money, CP2, all's cheap. It's not, you're not paying all this money out of pocket. Start small, work your way up. All right, back to you, Justine. You can add your 2 cents now.
Okay, just a couple of things that I want to add is that Mingle Cash has said, they've said this portion publicly, that they are going to be adding crypto at some point very soon. So just keep that in mind as well. And Mingle Cash is 100% free. And, you know, these are just examples of things that Donald's doing. You don't have to do everything exactly that way. He's just showing you, this is an example of how it can work, how you can start for free, and you can do other things. If you have another favorite program, you can do that one, you know, like he said. I just wanted to kind of reiterate on that in case people were like, we're not saying that you have to join every single one of these. And if one of them doesn't work for you, that's fine. And one of the reasons we chose Scarlet Clicks is because that website has been around for 9 years and paying out for 9 years. And they do own Optimal Bucks as well. So these people are trusted. They, they're not just like the new people that are just popping in. They've been in this business for a long time, and they've paid out for 9 years. So this is not just a random thing. It's one of the reasons why we chose this particular one, is because they already have a good reputation. I just wanted to kind of just add to that. But other than that, that was a great little presentation, and it really is that simple. And pick and choose what works for you. If you find that you're doing one thing and you don't like it, then you can do something else. It's fine. We're not saying that you have to follow this exactly and that you have to do all of these things. It's more of an illustration of these are the kind of things that you can do. And if you follow the system, because we're doing this to a point. I'm not in all of those those programs that Donald mentioned, but I'm doing the same thing. I'm just doing it with, whatever it is that I'm choosing to do it with. So this can be something that's interchangeable for whatever it is that you particularly want to either to join or to continue using, or, whatever. Just wanted to kind of add that.
And one other thing I want to add, the reason why there is multiple programs, not only is it multiple income streams, but if something should happen to one of those programs, well, fine, just remove it, and replace it with something else. Or if you don't feel like replacing it, you just want to go with what you got, go with what you got. Some people I talk to, they can only handle 1 or 2 different businesses. They don't have enough time. Me, on the other hand, I'm one of those crazy guys. I can run 100 programs. I understand them all, and it don't faze me a bit. And obviously, the same's probably true with Justine. Justine can run through 100 programs and have no problems with it. So if you can only handle 2 or 3 programs, then only do 2 or 3 programs. I do recommend, though, get a rev share in there, because that's like your starter to keep the engine going. That's perpetual ad packs that you're getting advertising for, plus you're earning income to leverage into the other programs. All right, back to you, Justine.
Yeah, that's and diversification is the way to go, because there can be various reasons why certain things will shut down. I'm not saying that anything that we've mentioned here is going to shut down. We have no control over it. Please remember, guys, we are just regular people just like you. We're just showing you guys what we're doing and what's working for us. So, we're not representatives of any of these companies any more than you are. And sometimes things happen. Sometimes things happen beyond the control of the company. Sometimes companies decide to do shady stuff and they end up closing down. There's a million different reasons why this can happen, but to have multiple streams of income, then you're still okay. Let's say one shuts down for whatever reason. Maybe it's a natural disaster where a hurricane swept in and destroyed their building and all their equipment. I mean, this happens. And then it shuts down. If that's your only source of income, then you're kind of screwed. So, multiple sources of things that are working for you, and whatever that be. Like for my phone farming, I run multiple applications. I don't just count on one application, because sometimes there'll be days where one application isn't paying out very much. There could be days where one application decides that it doesn't want to be in business anymore. If I only depend on that one application, then I've got like 20 phones that are doing nothing and aren't earning me anything. That's why I diversify with many applications, because you never know what could happen. And it's another way to protect you, and to protect you, not just monetary investment, but your time investment, because your time is valuable. And if you're spending time doing something, then it's good to diversify that time just in case. It's a safety net, basically. If there's any questions, please let me know. I know we covered a lot of stuff today, and we try not to cover too much, but we had so much. There's so much really awesome things going on, and I really can't wait to tell you the other thing that I can't really talk about. And this isn't a marketing thing. I'm not trying to get you interested so that you tune in on the next broadcast or something. It's just something that the details are still being worked on. And until I get a definitive date from both parties involved, I'm not going to give you information based on something that is not, happening in real time. Basically, it is all that is. I'm not trying to tease you guys or anything like that. Trust me, as soon as I get the go ahead, or as soon as I get the final notifications for exactly what's going on here, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to tell everybody I can, because this is just going to be wow. Yeah, just so amazing. Just so amazing. And guess what, guys? It's going to be free. Yep, free. No cost, zero, nothing. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Donald, do you have anything else that you would like to add?
I was just going to say, I love free.
I love free myself. So anybody can, this is just going to be I'm so excited. You guys can probably hear it in my voice. I'm so excited. Anyway,
Trust me, guys. She is very excited for what she knows. She's already shared some of it with me. I'm sure the next hangout, we're going to have to give Justine something to calm her down, because next hangout, I'm just going to say hi, guys, and I'm going to shut up and let Justine run the show, because I know that's what she's going to want to do.
Yeah, I'm going to need some Valium or something to calm myself down.
You're going to need something.
Yeah. Seriously,
maybe just reach through the screen and slap you silly. It's like, okay, calm down, girl, calm down.
Yeah, calm down. And that's totally, if you're just, CTFO, chill the, chill out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and for for those of you that we interact with. I interact with a lot of people on different types of messaging apps and things like that, and I really do appreciate you guys, and I appreciate your input. And we're moving forward, and I hope that you guys decide that you want to take part in some of these things. I think we're going to end it on this note, and the next hangout, hopefully we will have more information for you on that thing that can't be spoken of. Donald, do you want to say anything to close out?
No, I think we did our job for the day. We're just going to call it a day and see y'all sometime next week.
All right, guys, and like anything, if you have any questions, if it's a general question, please leave it in a comment in the YouTube, under the YouTube video. If it's a more specific question, get a hold of me. However it is that you get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me through WhatsApp, you can get a hold of me through Skype, you can get a hold of me through Discord. I mean, there's tons of different ways to do that. Just don't get a hold of me on Facebook, because I'm not going to answer your messages. And that's
But you can always contact me on Facebook, because I pretty much live on Facebook. So
yeah, so if you're a Facebook person, contact Donald, and he'll be there to help you. And we're here to answer your questions. We will see you in the next hangout. Bye, guys.
Bye.